Hello, beautiful souls. How are you all doing? Welcome. I'm trying to do a live stream. So, if you can hear me, and as of now, there's no one online, so I'm just talking to myself. But I hope you can hear me clearly. Hi, the two of you here. Anu, hi. Finally, I figured out. Hi, Ramisha. Welcome, welcome. Oh, great. That's amazing. So, I'm going to be showing you the booty. Anu, thank you. Ravisha has spoiled me a lot. So I'm going to be showing the birthday booty that I've received so far. There are a few of them who told me they're sent, but I have still to receive those. So I'll make a separate one for all that stuff. And this is a Firoza which I've been waiting for years, and Ravisha sent it to me. And this is the deck sent by Ravisha for my birthday. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then she's made some handmade stuff which is like made me cry and all. So that I'll show towards the end. Oh my god, because I have to open it up and all. So what I did, girls, is for everyone who gifted me a deck, I invested in a deck for myself. So that I would have all new kind of stuff, all the good stuff to pull out messages for all of you. And I know this angle is slightly strange, but this is the only way I can kind of read your messages. I don't even know if the lighting is decent enough or not, and you know, so just bear with me. I will figure it out because this was just very. There was some software I had to. I don't know, give a lot of permissions. So how are you girls doing? And then we can get on talking. Hey, thank you. I'm looking beautiful and bright. Yes. Usually am, except when I'm getting downloads, I'm like, uh, this. I always say my eyes are sleepy. Only here is where I get sleepy. So let me tell you what else. So Geeta ji had very generously sent me some donation. Geeta ji had sent me some donation. So with that money, I invested in these two decks. This is the Chakra Wisdom, amazing card. So because I don't know if you girls would be interested in an unboxing and showing each and every card, I just thought I will just show a little bit. Like the messages are so different. For example, this is renewal, the soulmate, perfection, and the images are gorgeous. Complacency, insecurity, discovery, and these are chakras, so I can get you very quickly very accurate messages. And with I'm making my own spreads now with the text because I wanted certain sets to be complete. And this is the psychic tarot, and all of these are decks I've been waiting for a long time. Literally, some of these decks, yeah, they're really beautiful. This is the Psychic Tarot. Now, this also has a few chakra cards, but more than that, this has like new beginning, awareness, and if you see the image, you can see the awakening, intuition. This deck does not have the kings and queens and stuff. So, actually, this one of the decks doesn't. I think this is the one that doesn't have it, but like this is so beautiful. Wisdom, harmony. So the words are also very different along with the images. So obviously the messages that will be brought to me depending on what deck I'm guided to use will be very different from the usual tarot. And hang on. This is Abhilom. Abhilom. His spelling is too hard for me to remember. And this is a deck. This is very esoteric, so this is not something I might use too much. But for as a clarifier deck, it is a mini deck. You know, I love my mini decks. I'm trying to build a collection of that. It's just small, but I have smaller ones. So where is my mini deck collection gone now? I'll show you. This is my smallest one. Ooh, I forced it into a tin box. I don't think they're happy in here. Ooh. This is my smallest one. This is a little bit bigger. Elder sister. So, but for clarifying and stuff, this is another gorgeous deck. This is mostly, I felt, for clarity about people. For me, that's how it resonated. But there's one which there are two that I'm most excited about. I'm going to show you those. Um, where is it? This is my before tarot because I made my whole series before, after, and the normal one. So now I have the whole collection. Oops. Yes, slippery because they're brand new. All slippery, slippery. And as you guys can see, I haven't started using them yet because I wanted to first share them with you all. This is a moment just before from the traditional tarot. So again, together it makes it very, you get very concise, precise messages. Wish fulfillment. This is, I'm forgetting the name where I have put the box. Here. This is the Chakra Wisdom Tarot, and oh my god, I'm totally smitten and in love because it's the full tarot deck. It's the full tarot deck, but with the chakra colors, and the images are like, this is like, for example, the King of Pentacles, okay? The color, the image, the Knight of Cups. So this speaks so much. This deck speaks a lot to me. So I've really, really waited. Finally, this year I gifted it to myself. And where have I kept my little deck? Um, so those are that. This is sent to me by Guardian Angel was sent to me by, look at me, I'm getting a blank. Ooh. Oh shit. I had kept them in order so I wouldn't forget. Oh lord. It'll come to me, but this is the Guardian Angel tarot decks. This I like very much for quick answers um, because they have proper words, you know. So, for example, new beginning. You're at the beginning of a wonderful journey. There's no need to have any fears, as guardian angels walk beside you every step of the way. You have unique gifts to offer the world if you will just free yourself from that which holds you back. New opportunities will present themselves if you truly believe. Ravisha, I think that message is totally for you. I'm going to pull out one card for you both since you're here. Is anyone else here yet? I'm going to pull a card from the Guardian Angels deck. You did. I used this deck. Oh, I couldn't wait. I have I got. Then I put all my willpower. I even used this wisdom of the oracles. This is the sacred earth which I got for myself. Like I said, for every one that someone gifted, I went ahead and I added one from myself. So it's in balance, that kind, energy balance. So let's pull a card for Anu, please. A message for today. What does she really need to hear today, angels? The highest and best message for Anu for today. And whoa, too many. One message. Now we are getting in rhythm. And see, did you see how it flew out? A happy change. Your angels have heard your prayers and have banded together to create real and joyful changes in your life. Events begin to move forward, and great progress will now be possible. You may need to make some rapid decisions due to the suddenness of activity. Be confident and trust the guidance you receive. It's a number 10, which means you have completed something, some lesson or some journey or some phase. And so, obviously, now the fresh new beginning is going to come. And the good news is it's going to happen so rapidly, like with the energy of Eight of Wands, that, sudden communication, sudden something, you may be even traveling. I don't know why the message came to me because of the way the art was, that there might be a lot of people you might be interacting with at this time. So, Anu, that was a brilliant message for you. Let's get one for Ravisha. What does she really need to hear today? One message for my Ravisha. Oh, did you see how it flew out? Two of emotions. A relationship grows closer as two people fall in love, or a current relationship grows much stronger. Friendships may deepen into a spiritual connection, mutual respect and understanding exists or will develop. Don't give up on relationships you find challenging you. There is still hope. Look at the image. Oh wow. I don't even know what else to say. It says it all. Oh yeah. So I wanted to show you guys this one. The pagan tarot, which I got for myself. It is so contemporary, even though it has a lot of witchy images and stuff. But my journey started off with Vicon and all of that, so I really resonated. But more than that, some of the images are so contemporary. For example, here, see, the woman is in jeans and stuff, and she has her daughter and her mom, the three generation. The images are so beautiful, so today, otherwise, for example, this one. For example, um, this is the chariot card, but it seems like she has either a car has broken down, or she's called in people, or she's just taking a break from in her journey. Now, this, for example, you never find this representation of someone doing her books or studying or finishing her paperwork. There's even a computer. It's not a laptop, but it's quite a relevant and new and image. To have it on a tarot deck is brilliant. And look at the justice one. I think it's beautiful. And the hangman here is so different because she's being set free by the feminine energies, maybe her friends, maybe her ancestors, maybe her soul tribe, but they are setting her free. She's being pulled down from the tree. So that's gorgeous. Yeah, again, I love that they show the women working, and empowered, and not just, you know, this is the meditation. For me, this is so cute. Doing moon rituals, going on the beach, getting a tan. Yeah, totally contemporary. Going for hypnotherapy, perhaps, going to a counselor. Oh, beautiful. And look at this Two of Cups. Look at this Two of Cups. You will get your Two of Cups when you love yourself that much, right? Yeah, beautiful. This is something I'm really excited to start using ASAP. Really, really. This was the one I really wanted to show you guys. And then, of course, the Wisdom of Oracle has like the best messages ever. Hey, who else is here? Somebody else logged in. Would you like me to pull you a card? I will use the Wisdom of the Oracle. It's the best Oracle deck out there, if I may say so. All of them are, but the messages on this is say hi. Who else is here? I'll pull you a card. So, how are you guys doing? What's up? How are the energies treating you? I will be making the energy update right after this, as well as some of the important questions for the twin flames. Yes, the divine masculines are definitely slowly um, making progress. I call it the cha-cha dance, where they are one step forward and one step back, one step forward, one step back. But a lot of the twins might be in communication. Well, I don't know who else is online. They're not saying hi, so I'm just going to pull out one random higher power. So this is something that is, whatever is happening right now is happening as per divine intervention, divine timing, in divine order, and everything is exactly as it should be right now. So in whatever aspect, wherever it resonates with you, take that. There's higher power that is working right now. It is going to bring stability and security and make your foundation solid. So maybe that's something we all can focus on. I know I am. I had to take this retreat into my own energies for some time. On a lighter note, higher power is on that. A lot of past emotions. Yes, we are purging and clearing that. Um, in fact, it is good because uh, a lot of things, like I had said, right now, July, August, September, we are clearing out, we are being prepared for 2020, and whatever is happening or coming, uh, maybe even at a distance, maybe even just as your intuitive feeling that this is something that's going on is very relevant because it is preparing you for what's coming in 2020. Okay, which does not mean it will happen and everything will just fall into place just like that, but that it is going to get started, it is going to materialize, and we have to anchor it into our ground realities, into our physical plane. And this school, the spiritual school, is, for example, if you're really ahead in one subject, so you might be doing PhD level at there, but where you're weak, you might just still be in class 5 or class 8 or grade 11, junior college level, and so you do different subjects. It's not like in school, in human school, where you have to repeat a class or you get promoted to the next class without having mastered a certain subject. So for me, math, you all know, I would probably be able to go ahead, but I would continue getting my education, clearing out my stuff, getting rid of my fears, and learning to understand the fundamentals, so that when I do progress into the next, it is when I'm ready for that. And that's why we are clearing a lot. We are understanding that, hey, this does not work for me anymore. I don't want to go back into this infinite loop of things. So that is something that we have to continue doing, of course. But now, more than ever, it's become very, very clear to us where we are, where are we healed, where we are still not healed, where are we still carrying an energy of impatience. I'm going to pull out a card here and see what do they want me to talk to you guys about, because this was not a thought out video, because the others I want to do it properly, systematically. So, what do they want me to talk to you guys about specifically in this video today? And what happens is, I definitely want to say this, is the best way to check if you're still stuck in some old pattern, or you're still attached or still carrying energy from an old situation, old relationship, or whatever, your childhood or not, best friend, lover, or your crush, is when you look back on some memory, a good one. You don't have to always go for a bad memory. If you go, and if you're still feeling either emotions surface or things going, like tingles or anything still happening in your body, means you're still carrying the energy and you have not fully released that. So if you look at it, what is the message for you, what is the lesson for you over there, or what exactly is keeping you there, because sometimes it can be the other person's energy as well. So what do we need to know today is discernment. Yes. So what they are saying is, oh my god, the bottom of the deck is repetition. So be in discernment at all times, so that we don't get into repetition. If we do not spend time in introspection, in figuring out, we'll keep repeating the same phases, and we'll keep doing the same things over and over again. you know it's like, okay, I've done it, I've learned this lesson, I'm not going to. You have to pay attention to, oh my god, this is going back into the same old. So put an halt to it, shift your energy, and the situation will shift. How do you shift your own energy? By changing the narrative, by changing the way you're looking at things, by lifting your own vibration, by focusing on something else, by trying not to control a certain outcome that's in you know, your idea of how it should play out or what it should look like, right? So that's how you will shift the narrative. You'll shift yourself, and then the other thing will also change. Patterns. How do you recognize patterns? Okay. What does a pattern mean? Our brain will tell you this is a pattern, right? But life, it may not look exactly identical. But what you will notice is, maybe I'm giving too much, maybe immediately I'm getting too attached, I have immediately way too many expectations. I want to receive this, I want it to look like that. There is a pattern there. And every time I do this, it falls apart, the person ends up using me, the person runs away from me, the person rejects me. So that is giving you a clue that you need to figure out maybe your subconscious. Okay, this is important. Our subconscious programming, of course, we carry it from past lives as well, but that we cannot do much about. We can. Sorry, I take that back completely. Let's start again. In this life, in this life, from the time in the ninth month in the womb to up to the age of 7, in a particular way, in a particular range, is where our subconscious understandings are formed and almost set in stone. Okay. So what happens is, and our subconscious mind is 6,000 times more powerful than our conscious mind. And every time you start using your brain, you're problem solving, you're reading a book, you are overthinking, you are trying to dictate, you're trying to make things happen using your logical brain. Actually, what is happening is things are going into your autopilot, which is your subconscious brain. So, if in your first 7 years you understood that by throwing a tantrum, that's how you're going to get your way, that's what you're going to keep trying to do, and it is going to cause an unhealthy pattern. And then somebody is, for example, your twin flame or your catalyst or even your karmic at times come into your life to show you this is what you're carrying within you, and that you have to heal this, change this, because it's a dysfunction within you. I hope I'm making sense. All right, so this I will definitely do more readings and stuff. Like I said, I'll be making those videos, but now I want to show the deck, Ravisha, you gifted me. Where do I keep this? I'm trying to get them off the table so I can. Oops. A snake is not actually always a bad thing. A lot of people think that snake is bad, but it, for me personally, snake is very beautiful. It is also about sexual awakening. It is about your kundalini as well. A snake is not necessarily someone who is betraying you, or necessarily um, unless there is a bad feeling that you got. Snake is not a bad omen at all. In fact, it is a good sign of that your energy is beginning to rise. You know, here is another deck which I've got, which I will use only in private readings. Don't want people getting offended, right? I wish here people enjoyed unboxings much more. I would have loved to make unboxing videos of decks. Okay, here we go. Oh no. I don't think I have not yet opened it. I have. I can just stick it back. So I did. This is a deck I will use more for what do you need at this time, for those who are not sure what kind of spiritual subject they can focus or learn on, But me, for example, I might use it. What is the next workshop I can do? Because it has some amazing cards. Arrow, that is where should you focus on? Astrology. So it could mean that, there's a planetary influence, for example. Augur, aura. It's beautiful, Ravisha. Thank you. Black cat, and it says good luck. See, you have to just change your perception. Knowledge, book, studying, candle, flame, clouds. Ah, my favorite. We all need this, we all want this, we all manifesting this and attracting it. Coins, crystal ball, crystal, dice, take a chance. Dictionary, dowsing, dreams, feathers, fire, flowers, footprints, fortune cookies, geomancy, handwriting, hydromancy, I Ching, lots or runes, I think, numerology, Ogham, oracle. I have no idea how to pronounce this. Ornithomancy. Ornithomancy. Ouija board. Oh, this is such a beautiful drawing. Palmistry. Pendulum. I use a lot of these anyways. Phrenology. Phrenology. Psychometry. Runes. Crime. Sheghai. Shooting star. Smoke. Spells. Tarot. Tea leaves. Thunder and lightning. Wheel of Fortune and Wishbone. Yay, I did one deck run through at least. I love it. Thank you again. And this is the deck that Anu has gifted. So, if not all, let's just see a few. Oops, oops. Be fearless. Believe. Ravisha. Be still. Celebrations. Celestial teacher. Oh, oh, look at that. The expansion. Wow. Choices. Oh, look at it. What we all want. Communication. And this is compassion. Beautiful. I agree. So that is that. Now to show off. Oh, Now, how do I do this? Oh my. Oh, look at that. There are messages and there are pictures. And there's also a beautiful red heart. Oh, and she must have, you spent so much time. You have no idea how much this meant to me. Thank you so very much. This is gorgeous. Sorry if I put it back the wrong way. And then, oh, this is like heartbreakingly beautiful. Oh, there's a little letter inside, and even, oh gosh, this is too pretty. And this was tied up. And look at that cake. It looks so real, you could eat it up. Cakes. Oh boy. Thank you for making it so special a day for me. I love you and I can't thank you enough. Hey Vibha, good morning. How are you? Hi Vibha. I have to pull out a card for you. I've missed you. Where did I put my decks now? If you are someone who's into tarot decks, Vibha, you might want to check this video out from the start because I have shown a lot of the decks and I will just quickly, as a big thank you, I'm going to just pull out a card for you for today. Hey Priya, how are you? Welcome. I'm glad. How did your workshop go, Vibha? Is it done yet? Is it still happening? I'm excited too. It's been quite some time and I just couldn't figure out this damn live stream thing. But finally I did. So hopefully more of me you'll see soon. And anyway, like I said, I'm making those mini capsules, specifically addressing a few questions that as well as the readings. So you'll see more of me. This is for Bigha. I didn't even have to wait. You're blessed. And you are being blessed. And you are getting into balance. You may be getting a lot of synchronicities at this time. And an unexpected blessing is coming your way with her. One for Priya, please. One for Priya. A message for Priya. I'm so excited to do this after so long. Priya, tick tock, you're running out of time. The time is now. You need to be doing some things. Tick tock. Work in collaboration. End an old cycle and pattern and come to the edge. That's why two cards came out together. You have to take that leap of faith. The time has come for you, Priya, to take the leap of faith. You're being pushed to the edge because you have to complete a certain old phase and cycle. You need to be flexible, open, fearless at this time. Connected. Oh, that's beautiful. Do you have it on your channel, Vibha? Because I would love to share a link for those anybody would like to check out other things and these workshops, so that for the next time, I would love for people to have access to you or your channel. So send it to me on WhatsApp or something. I will share a link here or on another video of mine. Oh, okay. I'm so Priya. Don't just say thank you. Do something. TikTok, TikTok. Where is it? TikTok. She's laughing. Oh my god. Girls, you have to be like, you know, at her, she is the divine masculine amongst us. There, I've told you to the people. Priya, when she makes a move, the divine masculines in the masculine bodies will also start. So, put her, ask her all your questions. When you love someone, why aren't you doing something? Why are you always so confused? Why do you always go up into your own head? What's taking so long? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Oh gosh. All you guys are expert is in running away. What's with you? Stop. Stop running. She won't know. She'll just tell you, I don't know. I don't know for who this has come out, but time to go. Maybe it's for me now. Time to go. Time to go. She'll confuse you even more. She will say, oh, but I love my karmic so much, so much. Just because he indulges her and enables her like every karmic, they keep you stuck in your negative addictions, okay? Be it of wanting to be pampered, be it not being denied, or telling you to stand up for yourself, do your own work, stop being a fuss pot. The karmics may nag you, but they still continue putting up with it. So she is like, but my karmic puts up with my bullshit. Someone else is here. Say hi if you would like me to pull a card for you or something. Hey Anu, Vibha, anything else? I haven't received any questions from you guys for the mini capsules I'll be making, and they're not really going to be too many also. Who's beautiful? You're saying so beautiful. Listen, I have anyway been planning this for way too long. So at least the ones in Bombay, please just give me a shout out so that we can get it started here. Next will be in Delhi, and then of course in Pune. All right, but I need enough people for attendance. Otherwise, it is not going to even. I won't be able to even pay for the location. Right? I don't care about. I mean, whether I make profit or not in that sense, but I should not go broke and not enough people show up. So you'll have to get attendees and stuff, right? You had sent, I'm saying to Anu and Vibha, if they also have any questions. And there's someone else who's logged on, so I'm wondering if they are going to say hi, the secret viewer. Yeah, we'll do a day meet, and it is going to be like a fun thing where it will be a mixed bag. because whenever I have meditated on it, it's going to be more a small talk, and then more one-on-ones, which is why I will keep it to not too many large numbers, very select few, very people who know and who will preserve the confidentiality, the sacredness. I did pull a card for you, but I will be happy to pull one more. Any guidance or Vibha, and immediately your cards fall off. Consistency and shift. Okay, you're going through a major shift right now, so you might be feeling a little uncomfortable. You might be questioning. You might be going through a little bit of feeling that am I on the right path? Should I continue doing what I'm doing? I don't think it's leading anywhere. I'm not seeing anything happening in the material. But this is a transition, so you have to just settle down, stay centered, and consistently do what it is you have been doing. Um, my attention immediately went to the sun. So it is a time, prosperity, abundance, good health, all of that is going to be coming to you. So just keep being consistent in what you're doing. Don't overthink, don't give in to your fears. Okay, the moon here is really small. Don't give in to your hidden fears and your insecurities and stuff like that. Focus on this, focus on your material, focus on your own health, focus on that which brings you happiness, and just keep doing that. And right now you're going through a huge shift. Okay, so you might feel a little out of sorts from time to time, but that's okay. Yeah, so I will see Ravisha and Priya. For example, Priya, you are here in Bombay. Ravisha will be able to attend the one in Delhi, and a whole bunch of them are in Pune. Okay, so Pune people either can come to Bombay, or Bombay, those of us in Bombay can go to Pune, right? You're most welcome, Vibha. So, but I need to know that people will definitely be there, because when you hire even a hall or whatever, and then there's meals involved and stuff like that. Nowadays, nothing comes in what is called cheap. In Bombay, the only advantage is I have a huge hall now where I can accommodate easily 10, 15 people, and then it is just a matter of other things like food and stuff. So in Delhi also we can figure things out, and then the energy has to match. It has to be a lot of those things. So unless I know there are enough people, I don't feel it's worth going through so much. Yeah, I know. So alrighty then. No, it won't be a pull in like uh, let me, because I don't want too many energies. I hope you guys by now have understood that there needs to be one fixed intention, and that it has to go like this in one energy. Otherwise, it becomes a chaos. Which is why when you go to badly organized functions, or attend a marriage or something, you find it all over the place, is because too many people pulled in to do things. Nothing happens in a proper way because it's too many cooks spoil the broth. Why? Because it's too many energies going into the same cauldron. But I agree, the first one can at least happen in Mumbai, and whoever is destined to be a part of it will somehow be here. Maybe they come for business meetings or something like that. So, and we can chat just like that right now. You don't have to talk about twin flames, or we can talk about ascension. How are you guys doing with your stomachs and headaches and dizzinesses? A lot of you who might be purging right now. Amen. Yeah. stomach issues big time, because a lot of the divine feminines are finally clearing out all the blockage to their self empowerment. They're beginning to take back their power. Which does not mean that we need to start bullying or pushing our agenda or our thoughts on others, but we are refusing to put up with a lot of codependent behaviors, too much, other people projecting their needs, their wishes, their others' ambitions and stuff on us. So we are in the process of clearing. And nowadays, I don't know what's with this new energies. Last 2 months, I've noticed this. Whenever the new downloads come, there's a huge amount of bloating that happens. And it happens suddenly, it stays for like 2 or 3 days, and then you're back to being your normal self. You are, Priya, going through your ascension symptoms because you are also purging, you're opening your third eye. See, sinus is this, okay? So wherever there's a blockage, which means you're not listening to your intuition, you're not working on opening your third eye, okay? So which is why that happens. Fever is again when you are body is kind of resisting the new downloads, the new channelings. That can lead to headaches, that can lead to fever, but it is also where you're feeling out of control, and that is making you perhaps angry. That because the divine masculines, they want things to happen the way they are seeing things. They used to think seeing things, but they're not realizing that their understanding is coming from the 3D understanding, but that is now changed. Now it is do first, then you'll be shown. They want guarantee first, then they want to do things. Very basic generalization I've done there. um, and that makes them very angry. And for them right now, massive clearing, massive, because now they're aware of the connection, now they awaken to the connection, they are understanding the depth that this is not just another, it's not just a fling, it wasn't just an affair, there is much more, there is a soul connection. But now that soul connection needs to be translated into a not old paradigm relationship, but some form. They have to show up for it, they have to do things, and that is making them feel, I don't have anything, there's no reins in my hand, and I want to continue doing things my way, and I want things to happen on my time. And that is causing fevers. For example, tonsils is your throat chakra. Not speaking your truth, not being open to listening as well is tonsils. It's between your ears and throat. Mm, yeah, those who are not they are not being encouraged to speak up. Um, tonsils do happen. Okay. Okay, it is of course daily meditation, not just chanting. Priya, I know you do a lot of chanting and stuff, but just sitting with your mind still, your body still. I use cooking, or rather my prep time, not just always cooking. I chant when I'm cooking, but when I'm doing my prep work of chopping and getting all everything ready before I start cooking, is I find that a huge meditative time, because it just calms down my brain. My energy is completely what we call ekagra. So people do active meditation while going on walks, but try not to engage in any thought. And when you learn to do that, when there's an intuition happening, for example, I feel a magnetic tingle uh, when I'm when there's a sudden sneeze in the middle of a sentence, when somebody's saying something, when you have to be very aware. For that, you have to be very present here and now. If you're thinking here, there, you have too many minds. You cannot pay attention to at what time did a car honk. You understand? Or at what time, what synchronicity happened. Okay, be it number, be it time, you're not paying attention because you're not here and now. So intuition speaks to us in the way you will pay attention the most. Some of us, it just talks to us because we have identified the voice. There's a different voice for the brain, for the fear part of me, which is like, no, no, something will happen, don't do this or don't do that, or emotions, oh, I so want. I know my different voices, so when my intuition speaks, it's the softest one. Okay. And usually, when you ask a question to your own self, the first one is generally, it's a race between your intuition and your brain. And the second is always your fear, your ego married with your shadow aspect, which will always tell you, yeah, but this is never gonna happen. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing any change. I'm not seeing, and it tells you that it's trying to keep you safe by protecting you, but all it's doing is again barricading everything. I hope that kind of made sense what I just said. So, activating your third eye is when you're meditating, um, try and visualize this as the color of, just go through the chakra colors and see the color, the violet color for the third eye, and try and focus on that. I'm just seeing in my chakras, my crystals, if I have the exact color. Amethyst is a great stone to wear as well. I used to wear it till it broke. It broke because I think it did all it could, for me. It was something that my brother had gifted me many, many, many years ago, and I had got a ring made, which I'll be doing with this. This also is something that really helps uh, for people like me who are doing the spiritual communication. Yeah, your third eye will hurt, it will feel heavy because as of now it's trying to open, but you keep closing it down by not paying attention, right? So the more you will start paying attention, get through the pain. I have seen this, you're very scared of any kind of physical discomfort and pain, and that just tells you don't do it because it's painful. You have to always push through the pain, you know uh, when people want to become ballet dancers, they don't care about how much their toes are twisted or how much they have to exercise, how much their feet bleed. Be it when you're training for Olympics, whether you're becoming a swimmer, a weightlifter, whether you're learning to cycle, muscles will pain when you first time using them. Be it your own, the divine masculines when they're using the heart chakra for the first time. It's a new muscle which needs training. Well, you have got a choice there. People, I will definitely be making one about the free will thing, but here, Ravisha, it is entirely up to you. If you're going to be scared that you're going to be affected or influenced by others, that's you giving away your power, and now you know you shouldn't. You have a right to say no. So if you fear that, that's what's going to come as your next lesson to you. People pressurizing you to do it, right? I love you too. Anything else? I'm just waiting. Sometimes I think there's a delay. I'll try to do them more often now because I finally figured it out. There's a different set of things you have to do from a laptop than my phone. So I now I can't do it from my phone. Remember I told you that there was this YouTube thing and I need a certain number of subscribers and stuff. So is this a good time for all of you? Oh yeah, sleep. It's been months now, Priya, that The sleep is a lot of us are also acting as conduits for certain energies. We are, so when others say they are really sleepy, there's some of us who are not sleeping at all. Hey Monica baby, how are you? I'm pulling out a card for Monica. Sleep is completely gone. Yes, it is. There's someone at the door. People, just give me a quick second. Also try getting power naps, like that is 10-15 minutes worth of dozing off. Try having apples when your energy really goes down. Green apple works much better with this to wake your senses up. Also, now this part of your ears, okay, you have to kind of gently massage it. Initially, it might hurt. When you do that, you'll find your energy coming back, but it doesn't last like forever. You might, and don't overdo it, you'll get a short fuse. For Monica, please. Yes, we are actually. Yes, we are. Because I spoke about it in my twin, and I know. Thank you, darling. Okay, now the message for you is listen. I've just been talking about, in fact, the ear chakra and listening to your intuition. Um, so even if you want to skip the beginning part of the video where I have shown all my decks that I received for my birthday so far, we have few pending still. I've not yet received. Few people have told me that they have sent. So um, but I have spoken about intuition and how to pay attention to that and some of those ascension symptoms. So the message for you, Monica, is you need to be listening maybe to your inner voice, to your intuition, or to what others are saying, as well as what has come out is potential. And immediately, what my eye went on to is the face in her heart. Okay, that don't think that this has no future potential, or you might be questioning at this time that is this thing over, is this ever going to happen in this lifetime in the physical, but they are saying the potential is still there, because my eye just keeps going. This face is right in her heart chakra. So listen to your guidance, listen to your guides, your angels. Maybe they're sending you synchronicities. I just told in the previous part what are the various ways of listening to your intuition. So I'm sorry for the background sounds, girls. Also, somebody's saying, how do I sleep at a stretch for 10 to 12 hours? Well, the day when he will be very busy, or not being able to sleep, probably you will. All right, girls. Ravisha did invite me to that group, but let me tell you, I wouldn't recommend that particular group. Most of the people I checked out there, they are not genuine twin flames. They don't know what this twin flame journey is. They are completely superficial out there. But there's another great twin flame community, the Empress Club. But you have to answer 3 to 4 very basic questions to get an entrance there, and that has authentic twin flames there. Okay. There was another one which I was earlier a part of, and I used to really, really contribute there, and I used to do a lot, but um, they have archived that group. Okay. So if it ever gets active again, I will definitely let you know. But the Empress Club, okay. I'll try and send you guys an invite for that group. There also are newbies there. There are all kind of all waves and all phases of twin flames there. But at least a lot of the wave showers are also there, and a lot of the genuine twin flames who understand this journey and who are not about the love, the I don't know. You guys know. I'm not trying to shade anyone or anything. So, Monica, darling, what ascension symptoms are you going through? Are you getting any sleep? There are a lot of people whose appetite has just completely gone off course. Some are eating a lot. There are days when I don't eat at all, and that is causing a kind of weird starvation fat. You bloat up, there's water retention when you don't eat. I just don't feel like eating at all. And then I know of some who are eating non-stop, and that also just junk food. So you could be in either one of them. So why don't you call him to join? And in this, nobody comes to know. I mean, unless he comments, nobody needs to know he was even here, right? He's quite the DM. Oh yeah, he's adorable. This is not Facebook. This is YouTube, where everyone can access YouTube, be it from your laptop, be it from your phones, anywhere. Yeah, don't worry. I'll put it in the description box. Okay, Ravisha and all. The Empress Club link. If there's an invite link or something, I'll copy it from the channel and I'll post it here. And especially for the live sessions, you can definitely be a part. Hey, baby, you're logging in and out or what? I was saying, how are your ascension symptoms? Are you going through anything severe, nausea, or fever? Some have got cough, some divine feminines have got cough because they are really trying to clear up their throat chakra. And a lot of us have stomach bloating, and the divine masculines have been going through fever, headaches, body aches, grumpy mood swings, all of that. Yeah, my son went through it too, so I know. And there was nothing actually wrong with him. So, and he's a little. I told you guys, right? He's a mini divine masculine. He's so cute. Efficiency. I don't know for who this is, but we all maybe need to get more efficient in time management, in resource management, in emotion management. Nobody teaches us that. Unity management. I think there's a kind of delay in the comments coming up. I'm not even sure what you said me for. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Just see the two cards. I just looked. It's time for unity. I didn't just see that. Oh my god. Oh, I should have tied up my hair today. And I didn't. I thought it's a cute. The world doesn't just need an overhaul, it is getting a full makeover, which is making people resist, get into panic, into fear. They want things to stay the same, and yet they want to see the outcome to be different, which is very strange. That is never going to happen. You need to change things first, the foundation, the insides, the stuff before it can happen on the outside. But people want the outside to change, they want to reach the end result, and without having done this work. So it doesn't work that way. Yay! Oh, that would be lovely. Because I will be signing off in some time. So I hope he comes on quickly, quickly. Hey, he's here. If you are, hi. I won't take your name because you're shy. Well, emotions at work. First of all, emotions you have to look at as clouds. Clouds come and go. They are temporary. It should not dictate any decision, any action or inaction. Once you keep reminding yourself of that, that just right now I'm feeling this does not mean I should take a permanent decision or something like that based on it. It's just a feeling. It will go. It may change. Then see what stays. You know? So this is a card for Priya's twins. Even if he logs in later, he can always check this bit out. Time to go, go, go. Okay, breathe, breathe. Mr. S, breathe. Take a deep breath. All is fine. All is falling in place. All is aligned. And my God, 2 plus 9 is 11. This much math even I know. 3 plus 8 is also 11. And you guys, Priya, who's the S, you both have got 11, 11. And the second card is to be fair. Be fair, and justice is going to come. Be fair to everyone involved, but take a deep breath. Both of you, take a deep breath. Allow things to happen. Be fair. Be in your integrity. Be in your authenticity. You're on the twin flame path, Priya, and you're asking what does 1111 signify? Where have you been? Under which rock? I'll send you everything on the WhatsApp. But it basically is like, okay, Four of Wands, for example. Okay, there are too many meanings, but 1111 is also a confirmation that you're on the right path. It is a significance of awakening happening. It is a confirmation for the twin flame journey. At times, it can signify coming together in a spiritual union, your heart and souls and everything coming together, and then taking a new structure on the physical plane, right? So, here what is required is fairness, integrity, honesty, and a bit of more trust and faith on this journey, on yourself, on your counterpart, and above all, on God, on the divine order of this whole thing, because everything is going to work out. There is something that there is an awareness coming to one or both of you in this situation, and it's like what is destined has to first be balanced out with karma. But there's something magical happening right now. That much I can guarantee both of you. So I hope you all enjoyed this impromptu live reading, come chatting, come little bit of information. And if you find this fun, insightful, if you like this kind of interaction, which is very informal and it does not have a structure or this is my agenda, this is what I have the answers. Let me know, then we can try and do this more. And of course, I will now get into the other stuff as well. So I leave you all with so much love and light. Um, Tell me what you think of this, all right? And please do give it a thumbs up, and if you can share it and get more people, all that, you know the drill. Love you.